another video, and welcome to Mitla in the southern Mexican state of Oaxaca. Mitla in Nahuatl means land of the dead. This used to be the ancient capital of the Zapotec Empire from the year roughly around 700 to 1400 AD. Their previous capital was Monte Albán in Oaxaca City, but after that they kind of moved here. But today I'm going to give you guys a brief tour. I'm going to show you guys how to get here from Oaxaca, show you the town a little bit, and show you the ruins as well. So I hope you guys enjoy. So after about a 5-minute wait, the bus to Mitla came, and it's about 25 pesos. There are colectivos like in the downtown area. They're probably, I'm assuming they're around 200 pesos or something like that. But yeah, this one was only 25 pesos, which is pretty cheap, and the seats are pretty comfortable too. The bus dropped me off on the main highway back over here just a little ways, and it says it's a kilometer to the actual ruins. And there's plenty of these little tuk-tuks driving around, which I'm sure are pretty cheap. I just like to get my steps in though. See the town on foot. So I just saw walking to the ruins, there's some like ruins right here too. They're just like free to the public, I guess. Not as well preserved or as impressive as the ones in the archaeological zone that you pay for. But still, just some random ruins right here in the middle of town. Pretty cool. Looks like there's some more over here too. So if you don't want to pay the 100 pesos, you can just come here. Yeah, this is like some dude's backyard over here. There's all these ruins right here. It's gonna be hot in those ruins, so I stopped off and got myself a Topo Chico, one of my favorites. So if you're walking into the place, it's a little confusing because it says Zona Archaeological this way and the pyramids this way, except they're literally right through this fence right here. But you can't buy your ticket right here. You can walk through here and then walk around to the top past the church, and then there's a parking lot up there where you can buy your tickets, or you can walk around this way and come back around this way. So I tried going into this part first right here, but you have to buy your ticket first. So you have to walk through this Artisanía street, like where all the handicrafts are sold, and then take a left all the way up the hill to the parking lot, and then buy your ticket up there first. Buenas tardes. No.
Lo compra en la parte de arriba, mire, y cruza la reja al fondo.
Okay.
Sí.
Gracias. Alright, I'm in and I found the ruins right here behind me. So like I said, the entrance was right here by this parking lot, and that's where you buy your ticket. It was very confusing because Google was telling me to go one way and the signs were telling me to go another way, and then I got into one place, but you can't buy your ticket there. So you have to come back here to buy your ticket here and go through this area first, and then you have to exit and then go through another area. So definitely a little confusing, but finally made it. Oh, and it's 100 pesos, so not bad, about $5 US. So looks like you just walk around the perimeter here, and I'm sure there's an entrance here somewhere where we can go in and check it out. This back side's pretty basic. It's maybe, I don't know, 7-8 feet tall. Just stone, and then it's a little more intricate when you get up here toward the front. Apparently this church is built on one of the ruins, and a lot of the materials they used to construct the church were made from the ruins that they found here. Lots of cool cactus here too. I live in Arizona, so I see a lot of cactus, but there's some varieties that I've never seen before. So we got the ruins right next to the wall of this church, which I think was built in the 1600s from these ruins. details up here. Pretty cool. And graffiti, of course. Kind of cool, they got little stones here in the mortar. You see that another Zapotec ruins and even Mayan ruins as well. It's definitely hot here. Definitely make sure to bring your hat and sunscreen. Right now I've got my, I don't have a big hat, so I've got my wet towel around my neck because I got a little bit of too much sun yesterday at Monte Albán. It's a big capstone here. Ooh, it's dark in here. Scary. Another big square. Pretty simple structure. Got these main square here with these kind of side rooms. Not too complicated, and then all these ornate facades. So hopefully you can see it up here, but this kind of red section, these are like codices. They're like ancient text, ancient kind of like storytelling through pictures in a way. Most of them have been lost over time. I guess these are the most well-preserved ones here. So we got the ruins right here, and then this is literally the church right here that the Spanish built. And you can see this is like an ancient wall, ancient Zapotec wall, kind of incorporated into it. Alright, so for this section there was just pretty much that area that I went through in the church here. You can't enter the church from the archaeological zone right here. But it looks like there's a gate that they sometimes open up for people. There was a guard down here, but he disappeared. Gracias. Alright, this is where I came before, without a ticket. Buenas tardes.
Hola, amigo. ¿Ya?
Ya tengo boleto,
Muy
sí.
bien. De acuerdo, de acuerdo. Muy bien. Pásale.
Gracias.
Adelante.
This one's definitely more well preserved and a lot bigger than the other one that we just walked through by the church. Probably because the Spaniards took most of the building materials for the church up there. Might be a reason why it's so small. And as I was saying earlier, the capital of the Zapotec Empire used to be Monte Albán in Oaxaca City from the year 500 BC to 500 AD for about 1,000 years. And then the civilization started to decline around the year 700, 900, something like that. And the earliest settlements they found here is around the year 0. But most of these buildings here are from around 900 to 1500 AD. So these are much newer than Monte Albán. And some of them have the same characteristics as Monte Albán, but they also have their newer characteristics, like all the ornate detailing on the top here, which you don't see at Monte Albán. It's got this red facade here. These stairs look a little steeper than Monte Albán. Not very wide. But there's not a lot of them, not too bad. Some pretty heavy-duty columns. So it says this is the Hall of Columns. And they weren't 100% sure what this was, but they think it was some kind of administrative building, like a civic center. government building. Although this little shelf right here kind of confuses them. They think that might be like some kind of a religious altar maybe. And then it has the palace back behind it. Watch your head. Oh boy. So this back room here they call the palace, and they think this was some kind of a residence. And they've like roofed them over with concrete or something to protect them. But this one, they said they rebuilt it just to kind of show what it would have looked like with people living here. So it looks like there's these huge wooden beams, and then bamboo, and then probably some kind of leaves on top of it, or palm fronds or something for the actual roof. I think this is the biggest room of the 4 rooms, and it's definitely much cooler in here. You can tell it's, I don't know, 10 degrees cooler in here at least, so not too bad. I could definitely live here. Not sure where the bathroom's at, but pretty cozy. So apparently around the courtyard there were 3 huge buildings when the Spanish got here. As you can see, there's nothing right here anymore. That's nothing right there, just a platform. And then there's a little bit left of this one. You can see a column up there. So, and a column right here. So it must have been similar to this building right here. But the Spanish completely destroyed it and used the materials to build the church. So we got a couple of tombs down here. Although it's closed. You see there's some little stairs going down, but it's closed for restoration right now. I've seen on some of the tours you can go into the tombs, but not today, at least. Looks like some more tombs over here. It's kind of cool, these ruins are just like right in the middle of the town. I mean, the church is right over here, and people like go to church on Sunday in the church, which is like built on top of the ruins. Lots of agave. Agave is kind of the main thing around here. Jalisco's full of agave, and it's all about tequila. But this whole area, it's all about mezcal. Which, if you haven't tried mezcal, I recommend it. It's similar to tequila. Well, it doesn't really taste like tequila. It's got a stronger taste. Kind of like whiskey versus Scotch whiskey. Scotch has a little more flavor to it. Yeah, there does happen to be a mass right now, so I'm not going to go in there and do touristy stuff and filming while they're doing that. So this town's also known for like woven handicrafts. I passed a couple places on the way back to the bus stop. Some old ladies on like a loom in their house kind of weaving stuff by hand. So that's one of the main industries here. So if you have time, you can check that out. Also, mezcal is a main thing here. So you can tour like a mezcal factory or a mezcal plantation, which will be kind of fun. Unfortunately, I have to get on a bus tonight to go to Chiapas. So I don't have time. I got to get back to Oaxaca and head on down the road. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.